Alarming levels of toxic metals have been found in a World Heritage listed park in the Blue Mountains. Tests show zinc and nickel are present at 100 times what's considered to be safe levels in parts of the wild Grose River. An abandoned coal mine is the source of the contamination. The discovery raises big questions about the remediation of old mines, as well as moves to expand other coal projects in the area. Environment reporter Connor Duffy has more from the Grose Valley.
It's a seemingly pristine mountain valley and one of the most protected environments in the state. But deep in the gorges, there's an old secret. It's hard to find and has been reclaimed by a World Heritage listed forest. Scientist Ian Wright knows the way and is guiding Greens MLC Kate Fairman down the valley. Finally, a discharge point for the old Canyon Colliery mine. It was run for 30 years, 10 of those by the company Coalpack, until it closed in 1997.
It absolutely thunders out from here.
Ian Wright first realised something was wrong 15 years ago, when tests downstream showed an absence of life in the water. It took him 10 years to trace the pollution here.
The bad stuff is zinc and nickel, and that's about 50 to 100 times the guidelines.
And does this go into the Grose River then? Where are the headwaters to the river?
We're very close to the headwaters. It goes down about another ½ kilometre.
The toxic effect of this contamination has been peer-reviewed, and government tests confirm high levels of zinc and nickel. Ian Wright regularly looks for animals that make up a healthy ecosystem. Here, there's nothing.
It totally changes the biodiversity. From here, although it's a rich mountain stream, it's an ecological desert.
Just upstream from the mine, the water is clear as glass, and Ian Wright reckons it's teeming with life.
When Coalpack closed this mine down, the company said a do-nothing approach would be best for the environment. That was 15 years ago, and that's exactly what's happened.
Coalpack says these discharge points were built before they took over the lease in 1987, and that a new majority shareholder has taken over their company since Canyon Colliery closed in 1997.
The mine closure plan was approved by the department and has been substantially completed to its satisfaction.
The regulator says removing the water would be more damaging to the environment than letting the metals leach out over time. Greens MLC Kate Fairman says the proven water contamination shows regulation of old mines is failing.
The problem is that no one's taking responsibility for this. We've got the coal company that's long gone, and we've got the two departments that should be responsible for it wiping their hands of it.
Coalpack is currently seeking to expand its mine outside the nearby town of Cullenbullen. Connor Duffy, ABC News, Blue Mountains.
And Connor Duffy joins us now. Connor, the regulator has proposed letting the metals just flow out naturally, but realistically, how long is that going to take?
It could be a very long time, Juanita. An independent report commissioned by the government found that it could take 110 years for the zinc to get back to natural levels. It also found that the pollution could spread further downstream. At the moment, it's being documented about 15 kilometres away. Conservationists say that that's unacceptable, and they also make the broader point that it shouldn't be down to one determined scientist with a chemistry set to determine what's happening in one of our most popular outdoor areas.
OK, now there's another report out today, this one to do with coal seam gas drilling. What's in that?
That's right. This report was released by the Queensland Water Commission, but it's relevant here because of the booming coal seam gas industry and the concerns a lot of people have about the water on their properties. And there might be some good news here. The report found that some bores would be affected to a depth of 1 metre, but it was quite limited and many properties wouldn't. Of course, with any issue relating to coal seam gas, it's controversial and people take what they want from it. Supporters are saying that it proves the industry won't affect the Great Artesian Basin, and critics are saying that it shows the industry needs to come up with better plans for water management.
OK, Connor Duffy, thanks very much.
Thank you.